So by phase 2, you've been practicing. And I'll tell the reader quite often that you need to set down the book and practice. Otherwise, this book is just theory.
Right.
And we don't need more theory books.
Right.
What to think, what to believe, what to have faith in. Practice. Do it. Do the meditation, do the exercise, cut down the social media, and now let's start making your breakfast plant-based too. And so I recommend a bunch of things. In fact, you contributed some of the recipes for the book too. It's like, you can make this from Switzerland, make this from Thailand. So many plant-based foods.
Right.
So many more than people who are eating products that come from animals, which is, about 7 or 8 or 9 items. And then plant-based is like, I don't know, without exaggerating, 500 things? Mm-hmm. And if you start multiplying in the different cuisines that you explore, when you stop eating animals, you begin exploring other cuisines.
Right, a new world is opening up.
Right, that's it, Nick.
Right.
You say it so well. So things like couscous, what's that? Fatouche, what's that? Baba ganoush, I've heard of that. I think my brother likes it. There are so many things like that.
Right.
So this is phase 2. Phase 3 is the middle portion, and I continue just adding little tilalak tilanoi, as we say in Thai, little by little. A little more meditation, a little more Reiki, a little more intense exercise. We start off at half an hour, now we're up to an hour, almost every day. I don't say every day because that's too rigid. You miss a day, you failed. But if it's almost every day, and the same with meditation, it's almost every morning, almost every night. And people always ask, well, how long should I meditate? And you probably know my response already. If I say an hour, you're going to fail. If I say 10 minutes is okay, 10 minutes people stop and think, okay, I did my job. So I use a trick. I'll say, whatever you can do, plus 5 minutes. And I'm true to my word. This morning, I was sitting, meditating. I don't look at a clock, but in retrospect, it was about 35 minutes, and my leg was really hurting. You know, I'm not 21 years old. My knees hurt. I thought, okay, 5 minutes of leg. And I started thinking about how much my leg hurts. Like, yeah, okay, it's only 5 minutes. I probably won't die. And sure enough, after about 5 minutes, I thought, okay. So you add 5 minutes. I call that the growth zone or the discomfort zone. Right? We always talk about the growth zone. Mm-hmm. But the other part is like the discomfort zone, like, oh, this sucks, this hurts.
Well, it's when you're getting out of your comfort zone where growth happens.
Absolutely,
right?
Nick. Absolutely. So you get into that zone. So if you can sit 20 minutes, I'll say, Nick, go for 25. And if your colleague can sit for 30, I'll say, go for 35. Somebody else can do for 10, go for 15. So there's no real force. It's just more like, I'm going to challenge myself.